The event was massive, broadcast across continents, hosted in the cultural capital of a post-colonial world still healing. The Unity Gala, they called it. A night of music, diplomacy, and grand speeches. Celebrities mingled with politicians. Cameras spun like vultures over velvet carpets. Wealth wore rebellion as fashion, and old wounds were glossed in champagne. President Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso stood at the edge of it all, a guest of state among performers, billionaires, and global dignitaries. He didn't arrive with fanfare. He wore no gold watch, no entourage draped in ego. Just his uniform, clean and simple, and a posture that said more than any statement ever could. He took his seat with calm reserve, drawing eyes from those who knew who he was, and silence from those who didn't. To many, he was just a soldier president from a poor, landlocked nation. To others, he was the man who had defied the West, nationalized gold, expelled foreign troops, and dared to speak the language of sovereignty in a world ruled by compromise. Then the moment came. Midway through the night, a famous singer, one whose fame was born in rebellion but marketed in luxury, took the stage. She was adored. Her voice had sold millions, her image wrapped around causes and contracts alike. The crowd adored her, cameras locked in. She started with a song, beautiful, smooth, and rehearsed. Then she shifted. Between verses, she riffed, spoke, improv, comedy. It began subtly. A dig at military presidents, a joke about African leaders with messiah complexes, laughter. She referenced strong men with weak economies. Chuckles. Then came the punchline, an offhanded mockery that cut deeper than it seemed. Some people want freedom so bad, they forget to feed their people first. The crowd broke into laughter. Some laughed hard. Some hesitated. The camera panned, trailed over amused celebrities and murmuring officials, until it stopped on him. Ibrahim Traoré didn't flinch. His expression didn't shift. His eyes were steady, his mouth calm. He sat still, hands folded lightly in front of him, watching her, watching the room, not with pride, not with anger, but with an ancient kind of patience, the kind found in men who've walked too far to be shaken by noise. Then, something no one expected happened. The host, sensing tension, or perhaps chasing drama, walked on stage, microphone in hand. With a theatrical grin, he offered it to the president. "A response, perhaps?" he said. "A message from Burkina Faso." The crowd leaned in. Some smirked. Some looked away. A few whispered. Traoré stood. He moved slowly and deliberately and took the microphone. He didn't make a speech. He didn't recite a defense. He didn't reference what was said. Instead, he sang. Not in French, not in English. He sang in Mouré, a folk melody, soft, unpolished, the voice of a land scorched by sun and scarred by war. A song not for the audience, but from the earth. The kind of song sung by mothers in villages under moonlight. A song that spoke of rivers, ancestors, labor, and silence. A song that remembered famine and rain, loss and survival. The room changed. Laughter died. Smirks faded. Faces softened. Something passed through the crowd that words could never deliver. They didn't understand the lyrics, but they felt the weight in every note. The history, the sorrow, the defiance. Cameras zoomed in. The singer who had mocked him looked away, eyes glassy. She hadn't expected this. No one had. When he finished, he didn't bow. He simply handed the microphone back and returned to his seat. No applause. Not at first. Then, slowly, it began. A single clap. Then another. Then a wave. Thunder rising not for spectacle, but for something rare. Dignity unshaken. That night, clips of the moment spread like wildfire. Not because of outrage, not because of scandal, but because of something deeper. In a world drunk on irony and spectacle, Ibrahim Traoré had answered mockery with music. He had turned humiliation into heritage. And the world, for once, was silent, because a man who was expected to fight had chosen to sing.